Hi there, students. Gradation. Or la 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 la. Gradation. This is a series of steps or stages or change from one state to another. And I've just given you examples of gradation of tone. Gradation refers to a gradual change or a progression through a series of stages, series of steps. And it's a gradual change of state from one state to another. In art particularly, gradation is the gradual transition from one colour to another, from one shade to another, from dark to light, from one texture to another. This is shading or hatching. It gets darker or it gets lighter. It's a fading effect. And this is gradation. Gradation is the small levels, the small changes that something is divided into. So gradations of colour, or maybe when you go and buy chips in the fast food place, the gradations of size, small, medium, large and extra large, or the size of clothes as well. Also, though, gradations can be the marks showing the scale. So the gradations on a thermometer, they could be measured in centigrade, which makes sense, or they could be measured in Fahrenheit, as the Americans still do. So gradations. It's a stages in a series. It's the steps. In the European framework of English ability, we have A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. These are the different gradations, and I have my own personal gradation, which is C3. It's measuring, it's the individual units of measurement. You could have gradation in society, where there are different levels of status, from the most important people to the most unimportant people. Okay, so a sequence of gradual successive stages, a systematic process, passing from one tone, one shade, one colour to the next. It's calibrations of marking. Okay, so the different stages, the different levels, and these are graduations. Sorry, are gradations. In the army, you have the gradation of ranks: private, lance corporal, corporal, sergeant. Okay, social gradations, different levels of society. The corporate ladder, there are different gradations. Okay, so the gradations of social status, small marks like the marks on a ruler, where you measure. So gradation is talking about gradual changes or stages in the process of change. The gradation in tempo in this piece of music is very subtle. So perhaps it's slowly getting faster and faster and faster and faster until eventually it's going really quickly. Okay, a gradations of the colours in this picture goes through gradations of gold into deep orange. It's one of a set of marks on something, on a ruler, on a jug for measuring. Okay, these are the different gradations. The gradations in the colours of a rainbow, for example. A scale, a series of successive changes. The range, the scale, the spectrum. Okay, so yes, the gradations, the different levels of something. The colours of the sunset were a beautiful gradation, a series from orange to pink. The gradation of difficulty in the exam was well designed. So some questions are very easy, some questions are a little bit harder, and it goes up until some questions are very hard. And like that, you can show the difference between those who are very good and those who are okay. Gradations of colour, gradual change in colour from one colour to another. Okay, this is a scale. There are many gradations of colour between light and dark blue. The film in this camera can display over 10,000 gradations of colour. Okay, so the gradation, the gradations of colour, the gradation of perfection, from good to really good to excellent to incredible to virtuoso. Okay, a series of successive stages, the gradations of evolutionary development, a step in an ordered scale, gradations of social progress. Okay, so it's effectively talking about different grades. Gradations are small differences in things, different gradations of light and shade. It's a scale, it's a nuance, it's a step. The subtle gradation of colour in this painting. The construction of a gradation scheme is no clear, simple thing. In crimes, there are different gradations. The Americans use misdemeanor and felony. Okay, these are different gradations. Okay, so this comes from grades, from gradatio in Latin, gradus, a step. Gradations. 6.5 informality. Semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, or something very formal. So gradations. Bye for now.